Again, let me talk to my guys out here. What's up, TS? I see you in there. Let me talk to my guys for a minute, man. Because, see, we got a culture now where dudes are so used to following the women's lead. You try to outdo what women do, which is always a bad mistake. Guys, you don't do that. And guys, and I talked about this on my broadcast, dudes see Sukihana go out doing these interviews and acting like the super stank and the super slut and all that stuff. And instead of being in a man's place, your place is to not really publicly divulge in that type of stuff. Instead of staying in your lane as a man, you try to out-slut the slut. And then that makes you look bad. And then that puts you on a bottom rung. And then they can use that to their advantage to get you tripped up. The Mackin don't follow the Hohen. The Hohen follows the Mackin. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Did you just catch what I said? Mackin don't follow Hohen. Hohen follows Mackin. Meaning, if somebody comes in the room, a woman comes in the room acting hoish, you don't act hoish with her. You're following the Hohen if you do that. That's not Mackish. That's trick shit. Trick follows the hoes. You understand? So when Sukihana, somebody's doing the whole super slut routine, if you start doing it with her, by definition, you acting like a damn trick. And nobody respects a trick. They always flip on a trick. A trick is only good for money. You dig? Y'all got to cut that trick mindset out if you get around these people. Or curb your tricking. Have some decorum with your trick mindset. Damn. Either curb your tricking or step your mackin up. The hoeing follows the mackin. So if somebody's acting hoish, you stay cool. You stay mackish. You don't even indulge in that. You don't indulge in that type of degeneracy. Real players don't indulge in that. If you notice, have you ever watched videos of the Players Ball? Let's get into the game for a minute. Have y'all seen, and a lot of y'all don't know about the Players Ball. That's one nationwide, and they don't, a lot of them are not publicly shown. They used to have a lot of them back in the day. You don't see too many of them, and the ones that's around, it's very low key. But they get all the players, all the street dudes from around the country. They'll get together in certain cities. A lot of times they would get together out here in LA, and there was a famous player named Lee Mack, rest in peace, who would have a very famous Players Ball. I think Don Magic Juan used to have some in Chicago. They had some up in the Bay, and they've been doing it in the Bay going to the 70s. If you look at the movie The Mac, they have a Players Ball in the movie, and they have real players. They have the Ward brothers. They had some real stomp down for real players in that movie. So the Players Ball was a traditional thing where the street dudes, the hustlers, the piggies would get together and just pop their collars to each other and award some of the best players in the game. One thing you would never see at the Players Ball was them niggas indulging in any type of sexual, degenerate type of behavior with the women. That's the last thing you would see. When players got together, when players were around, when Max and Hustlers were around, they did not indulge in degenerate, overt sexual behavior. If the women out here doing freaky stuff, they ain't trying to grind on them and lick on them and kiss on them. None of that shit was going on. Everybody kind of behaved themselves to a certain respectable level, if you can call it that. They kept it player, and by definition, they had the women keeping it player. The women were on their P's and Q's. The Mackin doesn't follow the Hohen. The Hohen follows the Mackin. Men, you got to conduct yourself a certain way. You ain't supposed to indulge in that goofy shit that the Sukihanas and all these people do. You don't indulge in that. You don't do that publicly. Yeah, now if you want to be a freak behind the scenes, there was a video where Suki even said something like that. It was when Suki was on Candy's show, and that dude, whatever his name is, I forgot, some guy who was co-hosting with Candy, he was up here saying a whole bunch of sexual stuff to Suki. Somebody eating her ass and licking her this and licking her that. And he's like, yeah, you like that, don't you? You like that? She was like, yeah, behind closed doors, yeah. When I'm having sex, yeah, I like it, but not now. And I feel her. She was telling the truth. A lot of dudes, y'all gotta curb your tricking. There's a real trick spirit with a lot of dudes out here, man. Y'all gotta curb that. The trick spirit is heavy. You don't know when to turn the trick spirit off because it's so normalized. The tricking spirit is so damn normalized. Dudes be all up in the club throwing their money out, and you think you're supposed to act like a trick all the damn time. No, nigga, you're not. Curb your tricking. Lord, the game is real raggedy right now. It's hella raggedy.
These days, it seems to be all about the optics. Everybody wanna talk, can't nobody stay on topic. It's all about this power and how we finna take it. Some of y'all still sleeping, y'all the ones who ain't gonna make it. We done with the L's, now it's time for the dub. We riding, fuck a party, they done closed down the club. Strippers can't even strip no more. Nine's only fans, it ain't no live sports song, cause it's only on demand and that's good. So now we gotta focus on what's real. Every time we look around, we getting killed. So fuck 12. We finna do this shit for George. Fuck the judge, fuck the jury, fuck the judge, fuck the charge.